Hi, I'm Brittany Crawford with Rapid Legal. Welcome to part 2 of this 3-part series discussing how it's time for law firms to think differently about their relationship with technology and how it can elevate their position in the legal industry. In part 1, we covered the larger difference between a transactional vendor and a strategic partner. Now, let's dive in to examine each dimension of differences between these vendor types in a little more detail to see how these differences affect a law firm's business strategy. First up is relationships. Let's discuss long-term versus short-term. This is the easiest of the strategic characteristics to understand. A long-term strategic partner will want to provide turnkey solutions that improve efficiencies and reduce costs. As one example, a strategic vendor can add value beyond everyday litigation support service delivery by integrating its portal with a law firm's system to push service expense data that makes client and expense reconciliation far easier and more accurate. Ask yourself whether the vendor is consultative and seems willing to work for the mutual benefit of both sides. If the vendor seems focused only on order fulfillment, they're probably not the strategic partner you're looking for. Next, let's discuss accountability and performance. There is no substitute for data when it comes to measuring performance, and few things keep business partners accountable to each other like objective data that both sides can compare. Whether it's days and hours associated with turnaround time, dollars and cents in receivables and payables, or filing acceptance rates by the court, the most important measures of success or failure should be transparently shared between partners. What sorts of data should law firms look for? Here are 3 that every firm can use as a barometer of performance for the provider and themselves. E-filing turnaround times, serve success rates, and user behavior and order data. Actively reach out to other firms to investigate the vendor's track record and find out what their experience has been. Reaching out to your personal and professional networks may also bring you important perspective from people who have worked hands-on with a provider. Make this inquiry even more complete by asking the provider for their performance metric reports. Lastly, let's discuss innovation. All law firms seek a competitive advantage, but it's almost a sure bet that trying to gain that advantage from a vendor that follows the crowd will lead to disappointment. The best way to get advantage and to think differently about how a litigation support service provider can improve your strategic position is to partner with one that is an innovator. A partner that is an innovator will help provide a law firm first-to-market access that keeps you ahead of your competitors. Perhaps the best example of this is law firms that use court e-filing. It's critical for these firms to have access to the greatest number of courts where e-filing is accepted, and not all litigation support service providers offer that. That may sound like a high bar, but it's one that a true innovator meets by creating a proprietary file and serve technology platform that provides this level of access to its partners. It is also the gold standard that other litigation support service providers continually chase. So, in summary, relationship, accountability and performance, and innovation are the dimensions to closely examine to make sure you are getting the right strategic partner for your business. Stay tuned for part 3 as we close out the series by discussing positive change from the inside and perception. Head to our website now to learn more about how you can start your strategic partnership with Rapid Legal.